Hi, Libra. This is Jeffrey. This is your reading for the week of January 15th through the 22nd. And the little message is, um, how do I say it? You're better off waiting and doing it correctly. So there's this element of either like putting it together again or waiting for the right opportunity or waiting for the right phone call, like that. It's like you have an opportunity to do it halfway. I was going to say something else, but I didn't. um, and then it's like, well, if I wait a week or whatever, then it'll be better like that. It gets cooler here at night than it gets cool here at night. I have to tell you. I used to make fun of them, but now like I'm getting acclimated and like I wore a little quilted thing last night. It's a good thing I did. Good thing I did because it gets a little cool here at night and there's no heat. All right. Just so you know. I feel like I have to do like a Mexico City update. Ah, hmm. Yeah, yeah, interesting. So we have the sun. The sun is about clarity, abundance, joy. It's a great card, a great card, a great way to open any reading. Uh, the sun is really about nourishment. It's really about spiritual nourishment. And then I have the five. So the five, I think, is like the chaos. It's like, well, you know, let's say, I don't know, I can't even think of an example. Um, let's say you want to get a pool put in. Where do I come up? You want to get a pool put in, right? And then you have one guy who gives you a really good price, and he's like, "Oh, I could start right away." Da, 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 da. But you know from experience, or everyone else, five people recommended this other guy, and he says, "Well, it's going to be next month. It might be more expensive, but the guy's doing he is going to do the right thing. You know that the guy has experience. It'll be done correctly, or you have an inclination, say." And the other one, it's sort of like, well, it can get done faster, but is it really going to be good? So that's the chaos in your head going on. But I think you're going to be really clear. It's like, okay, I might have to wait to get it done right. So I have an empty space here, right? Because they moved some cabinets and it looks terrible. And like when the time is right, when I have enough money, I'm going to get a carpenter to come and do it. And I'll do it myself. It'll look like I did it myself. The shelf will be like that. you know it's like get someone to do it and do it right. So I have to wait a month. I have to wait a month. It's all right, because I'd rather have it done right and have it done as opposed to my halfway job. And then I have the high priestess. The high priestess is interesting. She creates out of chaos. um but yeah, how do I put it? It's Isis. She's really fertile. It's about following your dreams, following your intuition. And there's an element also today of like a certain patience and a certain um, let it reveal itself to you. Because it's sort of like now that I've decided to wait and to like let the chaos calm down. So, maybe you're not going to use the first one who's cheap, but you don't know if he does a good job or she. And then you're waiting for the second one, and maybe as you're waiting for the second one, something else will be revealed to you, right? It's like, actually, it's going to cost me this much money, and I think the money to be better put to another thing, or uh, something that's yet to be revealed. Yeah, and you will have choices. You will have choices. Okay. be patient, and be self-loving. Be self-loving. The interesting thing about this card, she's really patient, she's really practical. She's about practicality. It, you know, so I'm really on the fence about this apartment in a lot of ways because of the sounds, the noise, and I realize it's not just the dogs; it's the building. I hear every conversation. I hear everything, and part of me wants to like throw money into this and throw money into that, and it's like I'm not really quite sure whether I want to stay. I'm not 100% sure. So it's like, I'm just going to sit and wait and see how it goes. Another month, another 2 months, another 3 months, however long it takes. And I feel like it's going to be revealed to me. It's like, yes, this is the place for you, and you'll work with what you have, right? Or if I do, if I get another place, or if I blah blah blah. But it's not really quite clear. But at the end of the day, I have to be practical and self-loving. Like that's really what it's at. It doesn't matter what everyone else says. That's nice. I have to like check with myself, and I have to know what's right for me, right? I have to know what's right for me, and what's practical for me, and what's the most nourishing thing that I can do for myself, right? But it's not 100% clear yet. And it's about being patient until it becomes clear. It's an energy of that. And then once it becomes clear, you'll take hold of your instinct and maybe try something completely new. Maybe try something completely new that's fertile. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of choices, but it's you have to sit and wait. I know. I had a similar thing for Gemini with about patience. So, you know, I don't like to give readings with the word patience. I like to give readings with move now, do. You're gonna get whatever you want. But sometimes it's like, well, I have to weigh things. I have to allow things to unfold. I have to like tap into cycle because I have that like there's a feminine aspect here, because I have the Queen of Pentacles and I have Isis. So there's this aspect of allowing cycle to be cycle. All right, here we go. Um, Clarity and nourishment. Reorganizing chaos, reorganizing thoughts and instinct. And, it'll reveal itself as it reveals itself. I will have choices. I will be practical and self-nourishing and fertile. And I'm going to go off in a new direction, or I'm going to try it in a new way. But I'm not going to move until the time is right. All right. Now, for the extended reading is available for members. Membership is $4.99 a month, so it includes extended readings for all signs, plus meditations, and I will have hopefully meditations up this week. Well, I'll begin. Blessings.